Welcome everyone to a brand new video, the first tier list of the channel. My name is T.Rex 56 and we are doing a Dinosaur King Season 1 Carnivore tier list. For disclaimer, this is only my biased opinions on all these dinosaurs. Secondly, I'm going to be counting down their strength, their moveset, who they defeated, and what they bring to the table. So further ado, let's start off at the very top of the list with Ace. Ace, the Carnivore.
Dino Slash! Carnivores, blow him away!
Who was owned by Rex Owen. Very weird name, honestly. He loved Ace in the third episode. Thanks a lot, which is the third episode. Ace really got himself beaten by Terry. Ace was amazing, though. I wouldn't call him S tier. I think he's more of an A tier, for the sole purpose that he was strong, fast as hell, but he didn't bring power full. So I'm going to put him in A tier. Next is Delta Dromius. Although Delta was more of a frightening, middle-aged dino, it's a biased S tier for me. Although there's no unique moves, if I ever make a season 3 or my own version of Dinosaur King, Delta Dromius would get a unique move called Delta Rush, which would be very fun. Next up is Clapper, the Baryonyx. Automatic S tier. For you old veterans that have seen this channel for a long time, you know Clapper meant a lot to me in the channel. Honestly, Clapper might solo everyone on here, except for one or two. If you guys know me for long enough, you will probably see it coming. Next up, Saurophaganax. When it first was disputed in Dueling Dino, when it first went up against Spiny, that battle was intense. And then when it goes up against Chomp, pretty cool. But following up with the when Seth upgraded him, it turned into more like a moving monster like the Indominus Rex. So for that, I will give Saurophaganax a B tier. Magma Blaster is my personal favorite of his moves. Fire Scorcher just seems like overkill personally. Next up, Ceratosaurus. When Ceratosaurus was disputed, I can't remember the episode name, but it was Zeta Point one. Terry destroyed him, but when Ceratosaurus came into Rex's hands, he was very formidable. Not only taking down Ceratosaurus, but also scaring off the Alpha Gang long enough for the D team to escape a little bit. So for that, I'm going to give Ceratosaurus a B tier as well. Megalosaurus is next up.
And for you. I've never seen him before. A Megalosaurus!
For one of the final seasons of Season 1, Megalosaurus was bad ass. Zero G throw is by far a broken move. So for that, I'm going to give Megalosaurus an A tier. Oh boy, here's a big hitter. The Super Alpha Acrocanthosaurus.
Alpha Slash! Acrocanthosaurus Blaze!
What? You have to use Blaze? Can't you?
Automatic S tier. Not only did it have one of the most beautiful transitions from a small little dinosaur to a big one, it was beyond powerful without any move card needed. If Xander didn't mess up, they would have easily beaten all three of the D Team's dinos. Very underrated in my opinion, but I love it. Next up, Carcharodontosaurus. I want to put it high up. The problem is it didn't really get a good dispute. Plus, Season 2 made it better with the spectral armor. So I'm going to have to put this guy in D tier. And the same goes for our dad's Plesiosaur. It's the exact same. Even though in Season 2, Plesiosaur was just running through a ship, it just didn't get enough love. But Utahraptor is next. Utahraptor is quite interesting in my opinion. For small nimble theropods in the Dromaeosaur side, Utahraptor actually was fine, but I would say it's more of a C tier personally. So that's my personal bias on there. Next up, Velociraptor. We never got to see it as a wild dinosaur, but more of a unique triangle card. So for that, I'm going to put it in C tier as well. Next up, Terry the T-Rex.
Go, Tyrannosaurus Blaze!
Automatic S. No questions asked. Terry is by far the most badass T-Rex I have seen in any animated series. And no, I'm not talking about the Jurassic World ones because they're not legitimate T-Rex. They are clones of Tyrannosaur-like animals. Because we already know there's fish and multiple other species in their DNA. So T-Rex is, in my opinion, well, Terry, you know what I mean. He's S tier. But Megaraptor is next. Season 2 made Megaraptor more ferocious, but honestly for this episode, because this is not Season 2, I'm going to put Megaraptor at C tier himself. I love Mega, but unless the M Raptor gets more love, C tier for Season 1 is fine. Next one is a Deinonychus trio.
Dinosaurs! Dinosaur!
They are an automatic A tier for the sole reason more than 2 abilities, actually 3 to be exact, season 1, plus a 4th in season 2, and they're just unique in their own abilities. It's so refreshing. But next up, the only starter dinosaur that's a carnivore that's getting a B tier is Spiny.
Alpha Slash!
It's not because Spinosaurus is because Spinosaurus has way too many changeovers. And Spiny really needed better love. He was always the main beat up target. So unfortunately, Spiny, you get a B tier now. But now we have the regular Acrocanthosaurus. So I was thinking about this for a while. Acro had a lot of power and father instinct. For those that know me, I have a beautiful daughter. I actually understand this Acro, so I'm going to put him in A tier. Next up, Allosaurus.
Way to go, Chomp! No!
Another A tier. Just for the sole reason it not only beat up Chomp and Spiny, but it was also formidable attack. It was really powerful, and I love it. Following up, Mapusaurus.
A Mapusaurus!
D tier. Not much to say unless you want to watch season 2. It was deadly. Lastly is Suchomimus. Which was super fast, so I'm going to give him a B tier. But that's the tier list now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Let me know what you want for the next episode of tier list. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.
Bitch, I'm the man. Give me my spot on that throne. They didn't want me to grow. They didn't know I would make all of them go. I did it all on my own. Man, what was you when I was trapped in my zone? Never had nothing to own. Now it's all good.